Yes, hello. Is this Mr. Robert Mickleson?
Who's calling, please?
Oh, hi. My name is John Bixby. I am the editing director of content for Guns and Ammo magazine.
Hi, how are you? This is Robert Mickleson.
Hi, Mr. Mickleson. It's nice to meet you. Your artwork was drawn to our attention by one of our staff members, and we were just wondering if you were interested in being featured in the next issue of Guns and Ammo.
That would be far out. That would be awesome.
All right. We kind of have a few ideas, but we were talking about possibly doing a cover feature. We're kind of trying to branch out a little bit, but we are not really fans of this Weapons of Peace name. Would you consider doing something special for us?
Actually, the only way I do guns is as part of my Weapons of Peace series. Listen, let me ask you something right now. Are you aware that my guns are all water pipes?
I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time hearing you. Can you speak up, please?
I'm sorry, I have terrible phone reception here. Can you hear me now?
That's much better.
Okay, thanks. We're on Wi-Fi calling here because our cell phone reception is so terrible. Are you aware that all of my glass guns are water pipes?
I'm sorry, you're cutting out again.
I'm standing as close to the modem as I can get. Can you hear me now?
That's a little better.
Okay. Are you aware that all of my guns are water pipes?
What water pipes? As in they're used to pipe water? I don't understand.
No, they're for smoking. They're
smoking.
Water pipes.
Why would you smoke out of a gun?
They're weapons of peace. See, I don't know if I'm right for you because or your audience. I appreciate that you're interested in me, and I do enjoy doing replicas of guns, but all of my guns, all of them, I've done 30 or more, they're all water pipes.
Well, do they have to be a water pipe? And we saw this Tommy gun you made, and we were very impressed with the wood grain.
Yeah, it's a water pipe. They don't have to be, but I wouldn't have time to make something up just specifically for you. It's kind of like I am what I am. So if you're interested in showing the work and making, relating to the particular approach I have, then fine. But
well, we would be featuring you on the cover of Guns and Ammo. We have over 1.5 million followers.
So I would have to make something that's not a water pipe.
Well, I mean, I couldn't tell it was a water pipe.
Well, I would consider that.
Know.
A great many people know they're water pipes, so you would get some people that would point that out.
Well, how about what about these? We've seen these bullets that you're making. What's the story on the bullets? Are those also water pipes? Are you smoking drugs out of them? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Are you still there?
Yeah, I missed all of what you just said.
Well, I was asking about these bullets. Are those also for smoking drugs?
The bullets, no, they're not. They are just a piece of jewelry.
A piece of jewelry. Oh, okay. And
they're
so
pendants, yeah.
Well, do you ever do like custom orders? This is unrelated, but I thought, can you do the etching? See, what I'm getting at is I'd like one personalized for me and my wife.
I can do that. I mean, I'm still interested in possibly being a featured artist. I think it would be fun.
But we don't want to be related with drugs in any way.
I understand. Okay, I understand. I would have to make something special for you, and I would need
you could do
to
that
know
in
the time
next
frame.
week or so.
Oh no, there's no way. I'm very sorry. I'm booked at this point. I'm booked for about 4 months. 4 months. I'm solid.
Ooh, okay. Well, we
Yeah.
got to follow the trends of the market, so we're going to need to get this done probably within the next quarter. That's really pushing it.
I can only offer you the weapons that I've already made. Then I have great photographs of them.
But they're for smoking drugs?
They're for smoking, but not any specific thing.
Well, that sounds like you're splitting hairs to me.
Well, it's all splitting
I'd have
hairs,
to talk to
you know.
our legal department to be sure if we could even do something like that, I guess. I mean, if it's not a drug pipe, then I'm sure we could feature it. But, you know, if you're – I'd have to talk to my legal department on that one. Let's talk about these bullets. If you could do some custom bullets for me. I got an anniversary coming up. So one of them could say, to my loving wife, Henrietta. You could do that?
I think so.
We've been married for 25 years, so. Well,
yeah.
What if, and
bullets
I want
are pretty.
What's that?
Bullets are fairly small objects. It's hard to get etching that small. Like, if you want me to replicate a specific type of bullet, or if you just want to make one of my bullet pendants, which they run anywhere from 3 to 5 inches long, and those are big enough to where I can etch on them.
All right. Well, for my wife, I'd want a 30-06, and I think for me, I'd want 50 cal. And
50 cal I can do.
On hers, I'd like it to say, to my loving wife, Henrietta, and then on mine, I want it to say death dealer.
All right. I can probably do that. How long is a 30-06 cartridge? About 3 inches, 2.5 inches?
Yeah, you'd probably want to get one because I'm gonna want it to be just right.
Right. I can do that. I'll make an exact replica. Okay. I tell you what. Let's do. I'm really having a hard time hearing you. Do you have my email address?
Oh, I don't think I do. But hold on. One quick question. So say
sure.
I've got my boss in the room here, and he wrote me a note saying if we could do something real particular, we could probably push it another 2 months, so say a total of 6 months from now. But we'd want to do something called Weapons of Death. Is that something you could do?
I don't understand how my glass.
I'm sorry. Say again.
Okay, my glass guns obviously don't shoot anything. They're art. They're sculptures, so they're not related to death in any way.
Well, it's a gun, Mr. Mickleson. So that's what they do is kill.
Yeah, guns do. Mine don't, though.
Well, right. We understand that it's a piece of artwork. Just like certain guns are bought as antiquities and not actually used.
Think of another word besides. Think of another word besides death. What else are? Weapons of
murder,
glass, art. We're coming from the opposite. What was your name again? Can you tell me your name again? I forgot.
John Bixby.
John, it's a pleasure talking to you, John. We are coming from opposite ends of the spectrum here, so my whole approach is not about death and war and killing. I'm interested in guns because I think they're beautiful. I think they're amazing architectural objects. That's why I am interested in them.
Well, maybe we could meet in the middle and call it something like Beautiful Death. Kind of a play on the Viking Valhalla.
Yeah. I could maybe get behind that, but then I would have to make something very specific for you. And would the magazine be willing? Would the magazine be willing to purchase these?
Well, we don't normally do that. I mean, what are we talking about here?
They're expensive. An average gun for me is anywhere from
Well, we
Eight.
can, my boss is saying we can offer you up to $500.
No, the rifles that I make are anywhere from $8,000 to $20,000.
Excuse, and they don't even shoot?
I said you could smoke out of them.
Well, I don't do drugs, Mr. Mickleson.
Well, neither do I.
We don't joke around about that here at Guns and Ammo. You know, having a clean and sober person operating your firearm is paramount.
I fully understand. I don't smoke either.
You know, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do business, honestly.
Yeah.
This drug thing is kind of hang up for me. I tell you what, I'm going to talk to legal, and can I give you a call back?
Of course.
All right. Thank you for your time, though.
All right. Sure thing, John. Take care.